Make a start with some news that's just coming in on the infrastructure of Chennai roads. Once again, cracks appear on Mount Road in Chennai. This soon after news came in just yesterday of how roads started caving in Anna Salai, because of which we saw how a bus and a car went into the big hole. But today morning news is coming in of massive cracks that have appeared on Mount Road in Chennai. Pathetic state of affairs in terms of infrastructure in the city, but we're looking at some swift action being taken by authorities. Soon after we saw what happened yesterday, where a bus as well a car both fell into a massive ditch there in the road as the road caved in. Lokpriya is joining us with further details over the phone line. Good morning, Lokpriya. What's the latest you can share with us of what's happening on the roadside in Chennai? We believe some new massive cracks have emerged.
Well, a crack has been reported on Anna Salai near the Gemini Bridge, very close to the place where the road caved in last Sunday. This is due to the ongoing metro rail construction in the entire Anna Salai stretch. The metro rail officials as well as the corporation officials are at the spot inspecting this crack that has developed on the road. This is an arterial stretch and the police have cordoned off this area and the traffic has been diverted.
Lokpriya, metro construction is one thing we also saw as the reason for how road had caved in. It was Tamil Nadu Finance Minister D. Jayakumar who blamed the construction of the underground metro line over there. But that process, of course, cannot be stopped. As we understand, that's a massive project for the development and infrastructure of Chennai. But this also speaks of the kind of material being used in terms of road development and how really unfair means by which these roads are being built over there.
Requires a larger investigation on the cause of such frequent incidents that are taking place where the metro rail construction is undertaken. There were 3 incidents totally, if you count this one as well, on this very same stretch on Anna Salai near the Gemini Bridge. This is the 3rd such incident that has taken place. So the metro rail obviously needs to look into the reasons for which these kind of incidents occur. The metro rail has sent out a detailed press release following the road caved in on Sunday, and they talked about how they had taken reading and monitored even just 10 minutes before the incident had taken place. So it requires a larger investigation on the reasons why frequent incidents like this happen.
And what do metro authorities have to say meanwhile? While the Tamil Nadu establishment, of course, government is quick to put the blame on the metro construction underground, what do authorities who deal with metro constructions really have to say?
Well, the metro rail authorities are on their job. They are looking into what might have caused this kind of accident, because this is the 3rd such accident that has taken place in just about 2 to 3 weeks. Inspection and restoration of the affected area is now being taken up in full swing, and the basic cause of the incident that took place on Sunday is due to the existing loose soil pocket along the channeling alignment. This was the reason that was given for the accident that took place on Sunday. It remains to be seen what will be the reason for this latest crack that has developed on Anna Salai near Gemini Bridge.
And since how long are we looking at the metro project that has been underway, Lokpriya?
Well, metro project has been underway for the past 8 to 9 years. One stretch of the metro project has already been thrown open to the public. It is the underground stretch from Anna Salai to airport, which is the longest stretch that is underway for the past several years now. It is expected that this underway stretch will be thrown open to public by next year. It has missed the deadline, but work has been underway in the underground by next year. It has missed the deadline, but work has been underway in the underground stretch, which goes about 15 to 20 kilometers.
In the past, Lokpriya, have we seen such incidents occur where metro constructions were taking place? And that's why I asked you how long were the constructions been. In the past, in the history of the metro line being constructed in Chennai, have you particularly seen roads caving in? The argument that has come in of the soil appearing to have loosened underground, has that argument ever been put before?
Well, yes, there have been arguments that have been cited with respect to loose soil, but when you look at road being caved in, this is a first really. 2 weeks earlier, there was an incident that was reported where a portion of road caved in, and then Sunday's incident was on a much larger scale, where the ditch was quite huge, and now we are seeing reports of cracks appearing on the road. So the Metro Rail authorities are investigating this and are trying to find the root cause and fix the same.
All right, Lokpriya, we're going to leave it at that for the moment. Thanks very much for joining us with those details there. Second such example coming to light where massive cracks have appeared on the road surface there, very close to the area where the road caved in just on Sunday, after where we saw how a bus as well as a car fell into it as a massive trap after road caved in this morning. We're looking at how massive crack has appeared on the same stretch of the road a little ahead. But today, of course, authorities are quite swift and alert based on what has happened over the weekend. They have diverted traffic from the area and trying to bridge the gap over here. Meanwhile, explanation continues to remain from Metro Construction authorities that it seems that the soil has loosened due to the underground drilling of the railway network.